Namaskar, I am Prakash, Astrologer, presenting you Leo's general overview for the coming year 2022. You can take this particular whole report according to your moon sign Leo, as well as if your ascendant, if your rising sign is Leo, you can still take the whole report as a yearly horoscope report. According to your moon sign, according to your rising sign, according to your ascendant Leo, for all of you. First thing first, this year's your yearly horoscope chart has been defected by Kalsarp Yoga, and this Kalsarp Yoga effect will be there lingering on with you for Leo next 4 months from January till April. So next 4 months you have to be extremely cautious and careful. Refrain from any kind of living argument or conflict in your personal life as well as in your professional life. You'll come across lots of hidden enemies, lot of political situation at work, lot of political situation at home as well. Sometimes you have to overcome all these kind of scenario situations. Sometime under the force, under the, may I say, push, you might have to create a change of place, and you prepare for that. Refrain from any kind of a living argument and conflict. Watch your temper, watch your aggression, and you have to invest a lot of common sense and wisdom in your routine. Otherwise, you become a part of the problem, a living conflict in your personal life as well as professional life. You have to be on alert, keep a close eye on your surroundings, refrain from any kind of a hidden enemies. A lot of political situations are there. You have to be very careful about your expression, what to say, what not to say, your word of speech, your mannerism, your etiquettes, everything will be noticed by people around you. Be careful. And more you calm down yourself, more you become less aggressive. If you calm down yourself completely and stop investing ego in everything you do, then you will be fine. And after April, things will back to normal. So Leo, in this coming year, 2022, it is very hard to get you be interested in any project. But once you are, may I say, aroused, interested, then you will see the project through its logical conclusion. And you will complete the project even if it kills you. You don't care about that. You are so determined, you will be so dedicated and driven and disciplined to complete the project. You eventually will rise to the top, Leo. That is your power. That is the okay, that's why you are lion. Leo, this coming year, 2022, your career will have period of turmoil. Sometime living conflict in that career. Too many calamities on the road to respect and honor. You go through a lot of political vendetta-wise, lot of political situation, lot of issues, personal life, professional life, both will occur. Personal life, professional life, both are attached. You may have to work under very difficult circumstances, lot of disagreeable circumstances. You can be living in a conflict, personally or professionally, but you have to carry on working. Leo, in this coming year, you are more likely to gain as employee of a large corporate company or large company than as compared to through independent self-employed businessman. End of the day is your life, your choice. At least part of your career will involve service for an employer. You could make a great assistant for lucky employer. At the same time, there are difficulties relating to your boss who may have an unreasonable financial demand expectation that hamper you. You may have employee or command number of subordinates. You excel, performance will be excellent. If you're working as an accountant, as a technical writer, as a technologist, or as a business analyst, you'll be fantastically okay. You can be excellent consultant, you can be excellent tutor, you can be excellent teacher. There's no doubt about it. And Leo, in this coming year, 2022, your relationship window has been open. And it will already open since November last year. It will remain open till April this year, 2022. You can be a charming if you choose to. Your partner is probably devoted to you. You're charming and attached to a companion, no doubt about it. Relationship will bring you happiness and charm. You attract partners that are very knowledgeable and have a good judgment. Leo, in this coming year 2022, you'll be very much interested in companionship, but it may still be a conflicting and problematic area of your life. When you court the companion, you may find yourself in a power struggle due to ego. Too much ego clashes. Leo, in this coming year 2022, you'll have a digestive system with a tendency for gases imbalances. Your stomach may give you trouble. You may need to be very careful to watch your diet because you could gain unwanted weight due to slow metabolism and fluid retention. Be careful. Sun positions is such a way that you have to be extremely cautious and careful. From 14th of January till 12th of February 2022, this period brings you success in every aspect. You'll find yourself overcoming a lot of obstacles. It's a great time for successful problem solving. If anyone get in your way, Leo, you'll be able to deal with it easily with a minimum aggravation. It's a good time to complete any unfinished project and you are likely to succeed whatever you will put your efforts in. Financially, you will do well. You'll find it easy to gain in general. From 15th of May 2022 till 15th of June, this is a favorable time. It donates gain, promotion, progression, success in all your undertaking. You may expect a promotion at workplace, favor of your seniors, honors from authorities. Even more opportunity could be expected during this phase of time. This period also donates success in your undertaking, favorable culmination of any stuck-up deals. Sun position in 11th house, and from 15th of June till 16th of July, there will be monetary gain, improved economic conditions, social status. This is a suitable time for you to approach your boss, employer for any favor such as asking for promotion. You'll rise to your position at the workplace and get unexpected benefit from your superior and authorities. You could also expect a profit in trade and attainment of wealth during this particular phase of time. Even gain from your friends. From 17th of October till 16th of November, you'll have a positive boost in your professional life, personal life. You're likely to progress in your career with a rising in recognition from your decision maker, from your employer, from your authorities. People who are powerful people, they recognize you, they appreciate you. There's an increased chance for promotion or better employment. You feel energetic and enthusiastic and experience a heightened ability to overcome all the obstacles, resolving problems and overcoming possible obstruction and adversaries. Leo, I'm going to define the Saturn transit effect for you in the coming year 2022. Saturn will be transiting in 7th house. The Saturn transiting in 7th house will be starting from 29th of April 2022, will carry on till 12th of July 2022. Saturn will be transiting in 7th house. So please be prepared for the unexpected struggles, challenges, rise in expenditure. Leo, you'll go through few domestic arguments, conflicts, too much opposition, lack of communication, cold attitude with the nearest or dearest one. Leo, you'll have lots of opportunity for a joint venture. You'll involve in a lot of deal of car or property. You'll come across few obstacles, delays, but your well thoughtful effort will be handsomely rewarded. Your well-defined project will bring you unique reward for you. There will be traveling in your business, for pleasure, for religious journeys. As long as you are disciplined, devoted, determined, dedicated to your path, then your personality will be rising and success will be there. Saturn effect for Leo is starting from 12th of July till 17th of January 2023. The second part, Saturn will be back from 7th house to 6th house, and during this time phase from 12th of July 2022 till 17th of January. Leo, you'll face few awkward situations when Saturn transit in 6th house, and your income resources will be there, but your past efforts will be rewarded. All your expenditure can be sky high on luxuries, lifestyle, vehicles. Leo, you'll go through quite a few obstacles, delays, stumbling blocks, hardship, struggle, and those kind of situations will be there full. And you feel that your project will be on hold. You will feel stuck, blocked when Saturn transit in 6th house. There will be rise in expenditure, few hassle. You have to run around quite a lot to achieve something done properly. You must look after your health and well-being. More you become determined, more you become successful. All this particular phase when Saturn transit in 6th house is already start of the year is already in 6th house, but from between end of April till July 12th, it will jump into the 7th house, then coming back to again to the reverse gate 6th house. So when Saturn transit in 6th house, sometimes you feel trapped, not going anywhere. You think everything is shut down for you. Nothing is moving for you. But you have to, with your vision, with your drive, determination, discipline, dedication, you can move things. At this particular time, your personal happiness can be missing. Your expenditure and struggle will be there quite a lot. More than your imagination, but you have to do a lot. Refresh your vision, build up your drive, motivate yourself. You can still do it. Leo, transit of Jupiter's effect for the coming year 2022. The transit of Jupiter in 7th house for Leo is starting from 20th of November till 13th of April 2022. Jupiter transit in 7th house is already starting from 20th November 2021, is carrying on till 13th of April 2022. So since November last year till April this year, your marriage window is open. So this brings in some good time in your life, Leo. You may have expecting to enjoy as a material comfort, personal comfort, and you will acquire property and you'll enjoy thoroughly. And this time is Jupiter position 7th house, brings some entertainment, and you will be honored by a higher authority, decision maker, because Jupiter acknowledge knowledgeability, skill set, and boosts you with knowledge as well. Anybody who's a decision maker, if you are possessing knowledgeability, skill set, will appreciate you, recognize you. This is a good time and could expect to give you social contact with people around you. You may expect to meet a lot of good people, of professional people, decision maker, who could also prove to be beneficial to you, offer you unique opportunities. Personally, you would also be noticed for your smart ability, your smartness, your intellectual eminence. During this time period, your intimate one-to-one encounter with other people can show you all kind of aspect of yourself, of the world around you. By and large, this transit favor the formation and maintenance of all kind of joint ventures, partnership, companionship, marriage, relationship. Although this transit by itself, may I say that this will give you a time period where somebody is going to propose you. But that proposal can be a marriage or business partnership proposal. But the Jupiter will give you all kind of opportunity of partnership. It can be personal as well as professional. So be prepared for that. Transit of Jupiter in 8th house for rising sign Leo as well as moon sign Leo is starting from 13th of April 2022. It will carry on till 22nd April 2023. The transit of Jupiter in 8th house. When the Jupiter transit in 8th house, during this time period, traditionally this transit indicate inheritance. This transit occurs several times in your lifetime. It doesn't mean that you will get an inheritance all the time. No. But this transit position of Jupiter in 8th house is actually means that you are going to get a benefit from other people's resources. You'll get some money which you haven't earned. And this is a good time to enter into relationship in which you and another person have a pool your sources, such as business partnership. This is also a good time to request a loan from the bank. Loan will be approved. This particular transit is somebody here, for example, going to help you financially. Yes, maybe sometime people end up having a grant or loan. You'll have the loan will be approved for you, or grant will be given to you, or you'll share somebody's financial pot. Other people are more than willing to help you out in some way, that you should achieve more or move on with your life. And there will be a lot of fortunate changes in your life with the Jupiter transit in 8th house. Hidden help will be there, and that hidden help can secure you status, prestige and honor, and sometimes pull you from any, it will be just a rescue operation by the Lord. Jupiter will rescue you from very tight situation and liberate you and give you comfort. And mostly you'll get the financial benefit and you'll be rescued from a very harassed position, a lot of hassles, and you'll be liberated. Jupiter is here. You'll either you'll have a money from the inheritance or from the bank loan or in the form of a grant. You'll have some sort of a support when the Jupiter transit in 8th house. Leo Rahu's transit in 9th house is starting from 17th of March till 29th of November 2023. For 18 months, Rahu will be transiting in 9th house. And Leo, during this time period, mostly signify Rahu's transit for you loss of wealth. And if your involvement you've got to be very careful regarding your involvement in any activities. Otherwise, you end up losing your reputation. Leo, most of you are likely to invest the hard-earned money in lottery or gambling, which you shouldn't. And you got to be very careful. Otherwise, you end up losing money in this kind of speculation. And watch your expenses. You have to hold on tight to your finances. Don't waste your money in any risky venture. You may have to embrace poverty during this particular phase. You're likely to get involved in a lot of those activities which are not right, legally right. And don't do anything against the community or against the religion or against the family, or don't do anything with your action which you are ashamed to admit. Please watch your actions. Don't cross the line of decency, please. Ketu's transit effect for Leo in 3rd house. As Rahu is transiting in 9th house, at the same time Ketu is exactly from the 3rd house is exactly the opposite to the 9th house. 3rd house is already starting at the same time 17th March till 29th of November 2023 for 18 months. So when Ketu transit in 3rd house, the house of communication, Leo, you will find some kind of obstruction in your work. But with a huge effort, things will moving back to normality. You have to watch your communication with the world around you. With your determination, this time period, if you communicate properly, this will bring you happiness, financial gain for you. This is a time period you may expect progression and successful completion of your project at work, and all your pending work will be completed. Leo, you would be able to influence a lot of people in the society and with your karma, with your actions, with your conduct, with your dealing. You may also expect to get the cooperation of your colleagues and senior at work during this particular phase of time. Your business would require some extra attention if this position of Ketu in 3rd house happened during this waning of moon. Be careful, because Ketu's effect will depend on waxing of moon or waning of moon. Ketu's effect will change all the time. That is, the waxing and waning of moon create a major impact on Ketu. So be extra careful. But the communication have to be flawless, then you'll be fine. If you shut down your communication with your attitude or starting any conflicting situation, then it will create a negative outburst. Otherwise, if your communication with the outside world is fantastically flawless, then you will be fine. Leo, for more thorough, in-depth yearly horoscope report and information regarding all the remedies, solutions, stars, precaution, chantings, and prediction about your job, prediction about your profession, prediction about your romantic life, marriage relationship, prediction about your educational career and health, get the full yearly horoscope report, which you can have it from my website. You have to visit my website, prakashastrologer.com. There will be in-depth report is waiting for you. That report is, may I say, around about 7,000 words, and in the written report, and video report is around about 1 hour plus. And that in-depth report will define you all the aspect of Leo's yearly horoscope report. This particular report, if you are Leo is your rising sign, you can go for it. If Leo is your moon sign, you can go for it. This is proper in-depth report, yearly horoscope report for Leo for the coming year 2022. You can get it from the website. Wish you all the best and take care.